What's up, guys? This is a tutorial on how I put demon slash halo lights on my 1976 F100 truck, and I'm gonna try to show you more visually how to do it. I was able to figure out some of this wiring thanks to a YouTuber. I'll mention him in a bit. I forgot his name, but I'll give him a shout out. This is how the lights turned out. I think they look pretty sweet, and let's get right into it. Okay, so here's how I did it to have these halo demon eye lights on my truck. I wanted them to be the daylight running lights, and shout out to Operation RV. He's the one that showed me how to do it. So what you want to do is you want to take the turn signal light. It's just 2 screws. Gonna pop it out. Of course, you already take the 3 screws to take off the lamp. Then this just plugs in regular. One of these is gonna be for white color, the other one's gonna be for amber. I want to do amber, so it's the green one. These kits sometimes already come with some wires, so I'm going to be using those wires. So what you want to do is this is for the daylight running. If you want the halos on, take this off. You're gonna find the red wire, which is actually, mine isn't too red, but I was able to figure out this is the red wire. So then you're gonna get your little pliers, cut it out, and splice all of these 3 together. So you can use different methods. There's a lot of methods on how to join them together, but I'll give you a demonstration of how it's gonna work. All right, so here I come in my truck. I just put the daylight running lights like that. You can see it's on right there. Of course, this one's not on because I cut it. Then here's the test wire right here. I'm gonna give a demonstration by putting this 2 together. So that's how it's gonna be. And of course, once you turn on the lights, then the halo goes out. But I just wanted to give a more visual tutorial for those wanting to do this type of setup. I'll put a video showing of how they came up, and I'll also show how I'm gonna join them together, which is probably, I know it might not be the correct way, but it's how I'm gonna do it. So there is that. All right, so as you can see, this side is all wired up. You got the amber halo light, and I ended up using these connectors. They're called Wagos. I had them left over from a project that I did. And what's cool about these is that you can reuse them, reconnect them. You just splice the wire, put it in there, and then you close it up. And it came out pretty good, pretty sturdy. So that's how it comes out. Just in case you guys are wondering, these are the lights that I got. I got them from Amazon, around $50, and it also comes with different wiring kits, but it does come with a couple of these connections. I ended up using one of the connections and then spliced the other end to be able to fit it here. And now I will continue to do this one. Probably do a live demonstration just in case someone needs a guide to follow it, a visual guide, and we'll get to it. All right, so here's my attempt at a live demonstration. Hopefully it shows, because I'm using the GoPro attached to a chesty setup. So first, that did not sound good, but I would recommend using a hand Phillips screwdriver to take these out. The drill might be too much. Take this headlight off. Then right here, we're gonna hopefully it's showing. Let's see. We got the 3 cables, right? You can see this one. This one's black. So I'm pretty sure this is the red one. So old, it doesn't look red too much anymore. Kind of looks like a dark brown, but that's the one we want to cut. I'm gonna grab it, put my little pliers through it, right around the middle, right there. All right, so now it's spliced. I mean, cut in half. Now we splice it, which is around right there. We don't need that much, probably like that much. Now we do the other side. Okay, now I'm gonna grab on this side this connector. So probably I will run it through the back here. Actually, it might be easier dropping it from the top. I hope what I'm doing is being shown in the camera, but you kind of want to run it through the back, through this hole here. So I'm going to drop it from the top. There's some openings. Drop some of the wire. Here's my attempt at trying to reach it. Okay, there it is, connected to the green one. So now we get to put these little jackets on. Yes sir, there we go. I'll fix it later. It's good enough for now. Okay, so now we got our cable back there. We can come back. I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit. Come back. You wanna be generous, leave a good amount. So I'm gonna cut it around right here. Get rid of this part. A little bit more. So splice it here. Now we gotta open this Wago connector. We just open it. We slide the wire, any one of them. Close the first one. All right. There goes one. Now, up here, these might be a little bit trickier since they're short, and you gotta make up for that. So I will connect. That's why you want to keep a loose connection here, so you're able to maneuver this. Just make sure it's straight. I'm gonna slide it as far in as we can. Bring that down. Then I should have probably connected them some other way. I wish we had a little bit more wiring here, but we're gonna work with what we have. Pull it down. We have all the connections there. Ideally, we'll be able to turn it here. All right, now everything's connected. I'm gonna go try out the lights. Gonna test the daylight runs, daylight lights, and this one is not making a good connection, as you can see. I gotta retry that. One of the wires is not properly working, but Oh, I guess you were not seeing. This light here is not on, so we just gotta go back, trim a little bit more wire, make it work. Sometimes you run into stuff like that. I'm probably gonna stop the video right there because I showed kind of a live demonstration. I'm gonna work out the problem and then come back with everything assembled. All right, it's getting a little bit dark, but I got to fix the wiring, assembled everything together. This is the final result. So I think it looks pretty good. I would like to mention that to be able to fix what I had, I just stripped a little bit further the wire, and that had enough connection to make it work. Also, I ended up wrapping with electrical tape the connections that I did, just to have them sturdier. And this is the result of the daytime running lights, which is amber. It's pretty cool. And now I'm going to show you how it looks with the headlights turned on. So I'm going to come real quick over here on the side, turn the lights on. This is where you get white bright lights, and as you can see, the halo is still on. I'm going to come in closer. Right there you can see you got the halo amber, the lights, and of course if you turn the bright night light, the bright lights, this other bulb will come up and it'll be even brighter. But it is a pretty decent light setup. Okay, so this concludes the video. I'm just gonna post some nighttime driving so you can see the light differences between the brightness settings, and that would be it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope it helped some of you guys how to figure out how to wire. On a side note, this is only for the daytime running lights. If you want blinking or other stuff, it's a different wiring setup. There's another videos on YouTube that teaches you how to do. This is just how I wanted my truck, and that's the result. So all right, enjoy the footage. Peace.